There's so much to love about Maine. The people, the places, the food. And we're here to share it all with you. Each week, our team brings you the very best of vacation land. This is MaineLife.
Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, after many miles.
Today I am so excited to be in the town of Poland.
You can come here, spend the day on the lake, and then come inside and enjoy fresh brewed beer that we drive right up from Scarborough.
I purchased the property about 10 years ago. I couldn't wait for it to become the beautiful place I knew it could become.
Having kids that are very interested in this is exciting for us, and hopefully it's here so they can do it as well.
Brownies and hot chocolate. What a better way to start the day. Let's do it. MaineLife!
Maine continues to surprise and inspire me. After living and working in this beautiful state my entire life, I continue to discover new places and meet a lot of hardworking and interesting people. Just one of the reasons I love supporting MaineLife. Each week, it takes us all somewhere new and exciting. Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank. Come into any of our locations and experience the difference. But until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to MaineLife, and today I am so excited to be in the town of Poland. I grew up in a neighboring town and have come to love this community. The kind and hardworking people, the homegrown businesses, and the quaint beauty of this slice of Western Maine make it an amazing place to not only live and work, but to visit and play. So let's go do it.
My co-host for the day is Chrissy Kimball, who calls Poland home and whose family-owned business, Kimball & Sons Logging, is rooted right here in town. I met up with her and two of her sons at Poland Provisions to start the day with coffee and breakfast.
Thanks for helping show me around Poland today. I love this town, and I'm so excited to get your take on it and see some of the spots that you love too.
It's a great town. We're at Poland Provisions now. Sheila is a dear, dear friend of mine. She has created this amazing place for our community, and we're so lucky to have her.
Well, I'm hungry and excited. Do you boys like Poland Provisions? What do you like to eat here?
My favorite is probably the brownies right now.
Love breakfast brownies.
Yeah, breakfast brownies. What are you gonna get?
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate. Brownies and hot chocolate. What a better way to start the day. Let's do it.
Poland Provisions started with salsas, pies, and breads, and then all of a sudden we found ourselves bringing in other people's produce and selling it from the front porch during COVID. And we realized that our community was really missing a lot of local items and a place to sell them. And so Charlie and I decided that we were going to build a store, and it started with the salsas and our own products, but grew into over 60 local vendors at this time. One of the things that we really wanted to focus on is having fresh and local food as much as possible and made from scratch. And we have a basic menu that stays the same with our sandwiches and our breakfast sandwiches, but we're always trying out new things. And we love using other products. There's a local guy who makes incredible barbecue sauce, and we love incorporating that into our menu, using sabagels for different parts of our menu. That kind of stuff is what we love to do and just be creative with it.
These Sebago bagels look amazing, so I definitely think I want to do a breakfast sandwich on one of those. Could I do a sausage, egg, and cheese on an everything bagel, please? And it's summer, so I'm ready for, I think, an iced coffee. Can I do a small cold brew?
Poland Provisions is a woman-owned business and veteran-run. Both my husband and I are veterans, and the general manager here is Kim Hackett, who I served with in the Army and is a retired first sergeant. So we like to say that she's the first sergeant of Poland Provisions, and I absolutely couldn't do this without her. Definitely think that my military service prepared me with, I'm used to the hard work, the dedication, and also teamwork. We have an amazing crew downstairs of about 20 people, and all of us come together as a team, as well as I think of them all as family too. So
I can see why you love this place. This
Yes.
looks amazing.
So
I'm
good.
so excited to dig in. And I'm also so excited next to go learn a little bit more about your family business.
Yeah, we have a small logging company. My husband's a second generation. We're attempting to raise the third generation.
What about me?
Yeah,
That's you.
That's gonna be you. You gonna be a logger?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, Dad.
I'm gonna be Hulk.
You're gonna be Hulk. Okay, Hulk.
Way
so
cooler.
Trafton, that you will meet, he is very much in love with the industry, so he will definitely carry it on for us. So.
That's so special.
Yes,
Well,
and-
looking forward to meeting the rest of your family and
Yeah.
seeing what you do, but these are staring us in the face first.
And
we
I'm
need
hungry.
to dig in.
Yeah.
Are you hungry? Let's eat.
Welcome to the woods. This is one of our current jobs that we're working on in Western Maine.
It smells so good. I might be biased, but Eastern White Pine, best smell in the world.
I agree. We're gonna go meet Randy. He's been trucking all day and he's gonna have a lot to share with us about the woods.
Let's do it.
My father started this company late 80s, and I started in high school and didn't stop. The logging industry in Maine has been tough the last few years with mill closures and tight quotas and the building slow down. But there are new products being made and new companies being established. It's just going to take time for that to follow through. Being small is key to our survival, which has made us, profitable and have a good name. Having kids that are very interested in this is exciting for us. It kind of keeps you going, and hopefully it's here so they can do it as well.
I've always found it interesting since I was wicked young. Mom got me a little model skidder. Ever since then I was hooked. It's just always been my thing to be out here in the woods because none of my brothers wanted to. It's kind of my thing. I like that I'm gonna be the third generation logging. It's one of the best jobs I think you can have. Your office always has an amazing view, always.
It's been a great place to raise our children, which has been my favorite part, to watch them enjoy it and just be a part of the outdoors.
Grandpa, he'll let me sleep over all the time. I help him do firewood because he does firewood now. I go trucking with him. He actually got me started on this. He was the first one to show me around it. It's just cool, the way it all works, the way I just like the process of how everything gets to the mill. I just think it's cool. I don't know why, I do. Out of the womb, I've always thought it was cool.
I'm super proud of my kids for their interest in it, and particularly Trafton. He has just, like he said, came out of the womb loving this industry, and he's very smart, and when kids want to know something, they will learn it in ways that you just couldn't even imagine, so I enjoy that.
Well, looks like you have logs loaded. Where are these off to?
I will be taking these to Hancock Lumber.
Well, I won't keep you while my dad will do that at me. Thank you so much. It was really amazing to meet you. Your family is so wonderful, and I love hearing success stories of family businesses, near and dear to my heart. So it's great to meet you, Randy.
Absolutely.
Drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Your fun-to-drive, weekend getaway vehicles. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Maine is full of natural beauty, and there's nothing better than hopping in the car, setting the GPS to your favorite destination, and unwinding in nature. Each trip, I'm reminded why nature is so healing and why it's worth protecting too. That's why the Honda Prologue SUV makes me feel good about the miles traveled to take in Maine's beauty. The Prologue is aptly named as Honda's first volume electric vehicle that starts their journey to 100% zero-emissions vehicle sales by 2040. And the sporty modern interior prioritizes comfort, space, and usability, all while driving towards this incredibly important goal. Maine is made for driving and discovering, and the Honda Prologue is made to protect our state while doing it. Happy zero emissions adventuring.
Hey everyone, Chef Doreen here to show you how to make your life easier in the kitchen. Here's this week's Hannaford hack. Tired of that same old boring sandwich? Take it up a notch by making your own at-home aioli. For a base, I like to use Hannaford's mayonnaise with olive oil, and then feel free to add whatever fresh herbs you might like, or even some dry seasonings as well. For this one, measuring with my heart, I've started with my base, and I add some fresh tarragon, some green chives, and actually some minced garlic to it as well. So not only is this great for sandwiches, but you can use this to make a delicious chicken cutlet meal too. All you do is take that fresh aioli that you made, smear it on your chicken cutlet, put some panko on it, bake it off till it's nice and crispy and brown, and enjoy. For more tips and inspiration, please visit us at hannaford.com. Happy cooking!
You've worked hard to find the car of your dreams, so let us take care of the road ahead. At Berlin City, every used car comes standard with 1 year of complimentary maintenance. That means more adventures, more places to explore, and more worry-free memories. And if you don't love your new car, just bring it back with our 4-day, no questions asked return. Because wherever your dreams may lead you, you can plan for peace of mind for miles down the road. Berlin City, where life is easier.
Hi, I'm Charlene Hamuka, president of Harcourt's Waterfront and Vine Properties. When it comes to Maine real estate, Harcourt's is with you all the way. I have a team of agents around the state who are ready to answer any and all questions you may have about what it takes to buy or sell a home in Maine. And they can tell you what it's actually like to live here year-round. We look forward to working with you soon.
Welcome back, and after an awesome morning learning more about Kimball & Sons logging and the industry at large in Maine, we were ready for some summer fun. We headed to Summit Springs Golf Course, which is home to not only 9 holes of golf, but an 18-hole disc golf course as well. None of us had ever played the sport before, so we got some help from the wonderful staff and hit the course.
So you have a bunch of newbies. We need the lowdown of how disc golf works.
So scoring system is same as regular golf. This is your tee pad. Okay, so you're gonna try and stay within this when you run up and throw it. You kind of want to stay on your pad. Wherever your disc lands, that's where your next shot starts.
Summit Spring Golf Course started in 1899, one of the oldest golf courses that there are in the state of Maine. I purchased the property about 10 years ago. I'm not a golfer, I don't play golf, but the property was so beautiful that I felt that I couldn't wait for it to be fixed up and become the beautiful place I knew it could become.
I actually had another job lined up, and sort of that fell through, so I was looking for work, and one of our oldest members here, I think he's 84 years old, he said, listen, you know Steve Kinney? He has a golf course, it needs a little refining, and sort of I helped him with the one thing that sort of he needed help with was just the golf side, because he's not familiar with it. So it was kind of a great match and kind of a weird fate to it all, but it's really worked out great. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hey! Look at that!
Hey! So what was that, like a 7? 7 or 8? Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Perfect.
Fun! I like it.
Disc golf has become more popular, and we actually have quite a lot of property here. And I wanted to find a way to let people not just walk around it, but do something while they're down there. So we put in 18 holes of disc golf. Each hole is named for an Irish county down there. So as you're playing, you'll notice that.
That was so much fun. I can't
fun.
believe I've lived in Poland my whole life and there's still so much more to explore.
Never stop exploring.
Yeah.
And we couldn't leave without visiting Tatiana here at Mary's Irish Pub. How are you?
Good, how are you
guys? Good. Well, I think we are ready to cool down with some refreshments after a nice hot summer day.
I hear you make pretty good blueberry lemonade. For sure. Yeah?
We'll take a slew of those.
Sounds good. Thank you.
The biggest blessing was that I got a 2-for with this. So Keegan's wife, Tatiana, who was working at the Golf Academy down in Florida, she luckily agreed to come with Keegan. So we are able to really expand out our offerings for food and beverages up here due to her hard work. So I really feel blessed that I ended up getting, you know, two people that were just perfect to improve this golf course at the same time. So what we're trying to do is to really have something for everybody to do here. You know, if you don't want to play, you know, 2 rounds of golf, you can come up and practice your swing over here. You can practice your putting over here and come in and have a beverage and lunch and enjoy the view.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes, thank you so much for such a great day.
Well, we're so glad that you came up here. We love people that come up here and play a round of golf or disc golf and then head down to the log yard to have awesome ice cream. And I think that's what makes Poland really special. All the small businesses here supporting each other, making it a community.
Yeah, and now that we got all sweaty, I think we'll go down to Middle Rang Pond into Nonesuch and cool off in the water.
Sounds like a party. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.
What a blast.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
After taking in this new sport and taking in the gorgeous views of the mountains, it was time to go cool down by the water. We headed off to Middle Rang Pond, which is home to Nonesuch River Brewing Company's newest location.
Nonesuch River Brewing began in a garage, in Michael Schuler's garage, brewing beer. And then Tim told him he wanted to build him a brewery because he really loved drinking his beer. And I came in and brought my restaurant expertise. And then 2017, it's August 2017, so it'll be 7 years this August that we opened up. Poland became a thing for us big time because I've been coming to this lake since I was 7 years old. My parents have a house on the lake and I started bringing my kids here. And so I've actually been coming to this location since I was a little child. And I saw it grow from a couple of different businesses until it was Cindy's Dockside for many years, I think 14 years. Cindy, who owns the Poland Spring Inn, did a wonderful job turning this into a family restaurant. And knowing the history about it, knowing Cindy, knowing that she wanted to put it up for sale, that's where I stepped in and said, well, you know, I think we should probably take that opportunity, knowing how wonderful it is up here. One of the greatest things about this location that we have now is a marina, so you can rent a marina slip for the summer and store your boat there. And we also have kayaks and canoes for rental, so you can come here, spend the day on the lake, and then come inside and get a nice meal, or sit outside and enjoy a nice meal and a good fresh brewed beer that we drive right up from Scarborough. We've got a pretty good array of different types of beers, from our Irish Red Ale, which is a toasted malt ale, to our New England style IPAs like our 2.0. And then we've got lighter beers like our Blonde Ale, which is kind of an introduction to craft brewing, where you can still taste the hops, but it's not as hoppy as an IPA. And then right now my favorite is our Endless Summer. It's a Kolsch style ale, so it's as close to a lager as you can get as an ale, so it's really light and refreshing, and it's perfect for going out on the boat. The restaurant part of things, you know, that's where my background comes in. I went to a culinary school, I worked as a chef in Boston, and then I went out to San Francisco where I built my career there. And so when I moved out back to Maine, I didn't want to just have a pub and the food be secondary. I really wanted the food to shine just as much as the beer. Some of our favorites and some of the summertime specialties here is our San Francisco seafood stew. It's got lobster, it has scallops, haddock. We've got some mussels, fresh herbs, and then we also have our seared scallops. And it's over black garlic puree, and they're seared up with a little brown butter. Very simple dish here. Our lobster roll is a little more unique, as we do a brown butter mayo, fresh lemon juice, and a little bit of truffle oil and herbs into the mix, which really brings up the flavor of the lobster. And then we have our famous smokehouse burger with bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, and onion. Local Pineland Farm burger, served with some of our famous French fries.
Well, what a treat. We had such a blast on the water. We have some swag, we have some fresh, crisp beers, and now some amazing looking food.
And the rest
Jeff,
of the food.
thank you so much.
Lobster roll. You guys definitely have the best seat on the house here. Look at the lake. What a beautiful day it is.
You can't beat it. This is summertime in Maine.
And you worked up an appetite out there on those kayaks.
Yeah, we did, all day. This is Endless Summer, right?
Endless Summer.
To Endless Summer,
Yes,
to
yes.
Nonesuch, and to Poland, Maine.
Oh, and how did I get a beer?
Yeah!
How did you get a beer?
Welcome back, and since no summer day is complete without a frozen treat, we headed to the sweet offshoot of Kimball and Sons Logging, appropriately named the Log Yard. They serve homemade frozen custard to locals and passersby alike all summer long.
A lot of people don't know the difference between frozen custard and ice cream. Frozen custard is a much slower process than ice cream. It is a fresher product, so we have to make it right away and sell it for it to be the best tasting. Honestly, the best tasting is when it comes right out of the machine. It's so creamy. It is like such a delight. And you can scoop it right as it comes out and enjoy it that way. It's so good. We have 2 special flavors every week. I try to do something fruity and then something a little more rich, chocolatey, peanut buttery, something like that to kind of cater to both tastes. Sometimes I get my inspiration from a cake recipe or something. One of our favorites is called Fluffernutter, which is just based off a Fluffernutter sandwich, which is peanut butter and fluff. And we buy big tubs of the actual fluff and we smear it through with peanut butter, and it is so delicious. I'm gonna try the new flavor that Catherine made, which is Death by Chocolate. Can I have mine in a waffle cone?
A waffle cone is always the right choice.
Always the right choice. Living in a small town, we so value working with our family, and when we can provide opportunity and even education. So my niece works for me, and I love showing her the business aspect of it and inspiring her to maybe do something like this someday for herself. She's really kind of been my go-to person. She can make stuff for me. She's very responsible. I love having her around, and I hope she stays with me for as long as I can keep her.
What do you like about working in here?
I like to just see people smile. I like serving. It's just been my thing.
Well, you made me smile all day today, and now especially since I'm getting a nice frozen treat. So thank you.
Thank you too.
It's been fun to create something that is mine. I've been very supportive of our logging and really helping that grow. But this is kind of mine, and I have a lot of fun with it, and it's very special to me to grow multiple things. Growing up in Poland is super special. Randy grew up right down the road. I grew up in Mechanic Falls. I really can't think of a better place to raise your children. This location specifically has become such a hub for this community, and that field over there will be filled with people, and my children can run around. Anybody can just meet their friends, and I love that, and that's what I want for my kids growing up.
Well, Chrissy, thanks so much for spending the day with us and with MaineLife and your beautiful family and showing us all around Poland. Can't think of a better way to spend a summer day.
I'm so happy that you came. Poland is such a great little community. It's a tight-knit community. There's always opportunities to help people out. We do a fundraiser here every year to help a family in need. And we actually ended up here because of the Androscoggin Home Care and Hospice fundraiser called Autumn Night Out that's held here in Poland at Poland Spring Inn every year. So I'm so thankful that my husband bid on this opportunity and that we were able to share that with our community, which is super important to us.
Oh, well, cheers to that, to giving back to our communies,
Woo,
to
ice cream
making friends
cheers.
that are now
Yes.
family, and to our sweet MaineLife. Do you guys want to bring it in?
Yep.
All right, as loud as you can. MaineLife on 3. 1, 2, 3, MaineLife! Thanks so much for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow along on all of our adventures, you can watch our content on our MaineLife Media YouTube and Facebook pages, the News Center Maine app, and follow us on Instagram at MaineLife TV. We're also offering a MaineLife membership for access to all of our itineraries, deals and discounts on places we go, and more exclusive content. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors and to all of you for watching. Happy adventuring. See you next time.
We lost one.
We lost a child.
Cameron!
And we are a cafe. Can I start over?
Yep, that was perfect.
Okay.
This is so awesome for me to be out here.
And there's still so much to more. Just show action. I feel like that's what you're supposed to say.
Yeah. it.